Nature Play WA is an incorporated not-for-profit association, and we're all about encouraging kids and families to get outside in unstructured play more often. One of the very best ways to get kids doing that is to take them camping. Welcome to the Nature Play Introduction to Camping video series. In this series we're going to share great ideas about how to go camping with kids, have a lot of fun and not have too many disasters along the way. In this episode we're going to be looking at choosing the perfect place to go camping, and once you're there, how to pick the right site. Choosing where to camp can be a big part of the fun. Some great ways to do that are online. The Department of Parks and Wildlife Park Finder is a fantastic place to start. It's got places to camp and things to do all around the state. So does the Caravan Industry of WA website, the Tourism WA website, and of course the Nature Play WA website. The Nature Play website not only has places to go, but it's got lots of ideas of things to do with your kids when you're there. There's also some great activity-specific websites, like the Mundabiddi Mountain Bike Trail and the Bilbin Track Hiking Trail websites. These are all great ways to start and really add to the excitement and the enjoyment of your trip. When you first start thinking about where you're going to go camping, there's some really important things to consider right at the start. Think about how long you want to be away and how far you're prepared to drive. So for a short trip, make sure you're not driving too far. Something to bear in mind also is that even busy campsites can be great fun for kids. They'll quickly find other kids their age and they'll be out making up sport games, creative games and having fun. And understand it might take a little while for your kids to adjust. Pretty soon they'll be finding their own fun, building cubbies, making games and having a ball. Just the campsite itself can be great fun as well. Time to relax and enjoy the simple experience of outdoor cooking, watching nature, breathing fresh air. These are some of the best and most memorable experiences you'll ever have. When you arrive at your campsite, there's a few key things to think about to find your perfect spot to pitch your tent. So when I arrive at a campsite, the first thing I'm looking for is a view. You want a spot where you can see nature. Something like this is perfect. But once you've arrived, you're trying to find the perfect place to pitch your tent. And one of the key considerations with that is the sun and shade. You don't want your campsite and your tent cooking first in the morning. So you want some shade for those early hours of sun. You don't want it to be too hot in the middle of the day, a little bit of shade overhead, and not too hot in the afternoon, a little bit of shade to the west. A spot like this, absolutely perfect. Another thing I like to do in a wooded camping spot like this is really have a look at the trees above where you're camping and make sure there's no really old, dodgy looking limbs that might be widow makers and fall on your tent. These are nice and young, very little chance of anything significant dropping. I'm feeling pretty safe. Okay, once you've got your site, you can do a little scan around and make sure there's no large ants nests or anything like that nearby. Have a quick look around, and then you're going to clear the site where you want to pitch your tent. Sticks, rocks, even seeds and nuts like these honky nuts, they can be really uncomfortable underneath your mattress, right in the middle of your back. Get rid of those. Clean site, ready to pitch your tent. Okay, so you've found the perfect spot to go camping. You've picked the right place for your tent. You've cleared your site, you're sussed. All you need to do now is set up your gear, have some fun with your kids.